Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition running on Nintendo Switch. Hey baby. Hi. Little kitty. Doing kitty things. Ah, this open-air shop is delightful. It is truly the purveyor's paradise I have been seeking. Salutations! Are you the proprietor of this charming boutique? We would make words at you. What? Look, buddy, if this is about the shop, can we do it later? I haven't got a thing to sell. The shelves are empty, just like me. Ask Regina what happened to her inventory. Offer to help Regina if she needs it. That's sweet. You're a blade, I take it. So was my husband. He was out on an assignment a while back when some well, they killed him. He used to find me little trinkets to sell, but since then, yeah, I have nothing to sell. And I have no idea what I'm going to do now. If I can't keep the shop going, I need to find some other job. Some way to support the blades. At least that's what I should do. But I just don't have the energy, you know? All I can do is just stand here and talk to you. Our condolences for your loss, my good woman, but this may just be the chance of a lifeline. You see, we have been collecting and producing works of the most exquisite sort for some time now. Inventions and such, mostly. And it is our fevered wish to sell them to the people of Earth at bargain seller prices. This store is a fitting vessel for the display and sale of said works, is it not? As such, we most hungrily request that you permit us the use of your delightful shop. Is this blue thing for real? My husband is dead. We ran the shop together. Why the hell would I let him walk in and take over? Ah, but it is not sad. Is it not sadder to think of such a precious thing to sit idle, or sitting idle, to let it fall into disrepair and ruin? Surely your late spouse would want the shop to remain open. Yeah, I suppose he might. We are presently in collaboration with the Manon on a certain secret device. It is a most exciting project that we assure you will benefit all of humankind. Please, my lady, place your trust in us. We promise that we will not, how do you say, miss the point? Express your trust and belief in L. You're a better person than me if you trust this weirdo. Still, I can see he's serious about the shop. I'll do it under one condition. It involves something my husband hoped to do as a Pathfinder. I want you to help develop Oblivion's Frontier Nav and push it past the 30% mark. Yeah, he was also dedicated that I'm sure he'll rest easier knowing the work he left behind is done. We got our marriage certificate a couple weeks before the whale took off, but things were so chaotic we didn't get much of a chance to celebrate. He said that once his work on Oblivion's Frontier Nav was 30% done, we'd hold a proper wedding and celebrate carving out a life for ourselves here on Mira. Sounds like he was never planning on marrying her. It's more of a funeral than a wedding now, but I still want it. So just come to me when it's done. % Oblivion, I think I have it all, right? Oh yeah, just a little over 30. call from the Pathfinders. Sound like you saw my husband's work through. That's good. Now he can rest without regrets, and the shop's yours to use, as promised. Many thanks, my good woman. We swear that you will not regret your decision. Rest assured this business's ship has scum in it. Wait, what? Scum in... no, I think you mean its ship has come in. It's a metaphor, right? It means... forget it. A goof like you makes it hard to stay depressed, you know? I may not get my wedding, but you've given me the motivation to give the man I loved a proper funeral. It gives me some closure, at least. Thank you, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Good luck with the shop. And how does it look? John? Is our little device nearly complete? Meh, leave it to the mad artist, L. Right? Your design was delightfully mad, though. Very, very exciting work. I haven't had this much fun twiddling cogs since I was a kid, maybe. Anyway, all we need now are 5 pieces of slimy epithelium, 5 pieces of strong iron, and 3 Zetus twigs, or perhaps. Find those and I'm pretty sure we're good. If you can't wait to see the resulting breakthrough, maybe you could hurry, you know? That was directed at you and friends of Al, not to sound pushy or anything, okay? It's just that with those materials I can finally make L's super machine a reality, you see? What is it you're building? What we're making is kind of a surprise, you know? So if you could just hurry and bring the stuff, we'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much. This will be much easier if we all work together. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you did it? I'm pretty sure this is everything I need. We should be ready to go, I think. Hear that, El? It's finally time to put the final touches on your miracle machine, isn't it? And we trust you to do that, friend. Once complete, this device will be a revolution in revolutionary inventions. It will be terribly useful to the Blades, not to mention a first-rate crowd puller for our humble shop. Oh wow, I guess I'll do my best, okay? Let me go make the finishing touches now. It's finished, Hal. Hopefully it's alright. Ah, wonderful. We've just finished lining up our tempting throng of tantalizing trinkets. Our shop is moments away from its grandiose opening. Moments, we tell you. And what do you think, friend? Will our store be the new talk of town? New talk of the tower? Ask Elle for details about their mystery device. Ah, how rude of us. We failed to explain. This mother of all inventions opens additional augment slots in your weapons and armor, both with ground gear and scales as well. With one simple purchase, Blades can now elevate their equipment to new and lofty heights. But they say a picture is worth 1,000 worms, so by way of demonstration, we will give you this attack assault rifle. Try giving a new augment slot. I'm ready pretty much any time, you know. Let's open up some slots, okay? Come on, add slots to your gear for a sum of meranium. As many a wise human said, you don't want to bring a fife to a gunfight. Turn good gear great at L's wondrous new shop. It's not cheap. Didn't we just do that? Let's see. Open an augment slot on a piece of your equipment. Oh, I see. Okay. And thus, new slots for augments are born in otherwise unremarkable equipment, all thanks to our handy new invention. It's certainly become a necessity for all self-respecting blades, and when they come by to avail themselves of this service, they'll be unable to pass up the rest of our fantastical collection. Yeah, sure. Good fun. Ah, most excellent. You have our thanks. We are terribly eager to share these peerless works with all the citizens of New LA. Well, I think your shop will be a huge success, Al. So maybe I can stay on to help. You'll need someone to maintain your super machine, after all, won't you? We would be delighted. As they say on Earth, only the very finest party in the storm. Well, we are officially open for business, and it was you who made this grand opening possible. We hope you will accept this as thanks, and also be sure to frequent our shop. After all, a friend who spends is a friend in need. You got a dark suit out of it, huh? Yeah, I should start farming more stuff. This is mining G2, right? Let's see, what can I connect here? Well, over here. Hey, hey. Oh, I'm sorry. That's annoying. should do this differently. Well. Split second PC have multiplayer or just single player? It does have multiplayer. You can do local split screen. So if you have another person in the room, you can do split screen multiplayer. It does have online multiplayer, although I don't think the service is working anymore. So yeah, technically it has online multiplayer as well. Again, I don't know if the service is still working, and I doubt a whole lot of people are still playing. But it is available. You might have to join like a Discord community in order to get players to get together. Again, that's the PC version. So you have it on 360. Thing is, Disney Interactive isn't really producing, or they're not really publishing anymore. So you might find people on Xbox Series S or Series X playing it through backward compatibility. I just don't know what the crowd is like on there anymore. Or if there even is a crowd. That's something you'll have to discover on your own. Yeah. Yeah, I think the developer folded, or they were closed down. One of those two. Like I said, Disney is no longer doing that work anymore. So, yeah, it's probably not. Unfortunately, it's probably never going to happen that we're ever going to get another game. And really, the arcade racing game scene is pretty much dead. Occasionally, there's an indie developer out there that makes a nice arcade racing game, but not that many. Yeah, it was the same way with, Split Second and Blur. Really, just all the car combat games. Although that's not really a car. Split Second isn't really a car combat game, since you're using the environment to fight with the other players. But sort of in the same genre. Yeah, I'm with you. Wish there was another one. But for the most part, all we're getting as far as racing is concerned is the open world sim arcade, simcade. And I don't think that's changing anytime soon. Yeah, I think I'm the same as you. I think I got Blur first as well. I don't remember which one came out first, but they're both great games. Chapter 10. Have I not completed chapter 10?
This for friends' ears only. Am I right?
Hey.
Yeah, like I was playing the last Ridge Racer game that came out. That was made by Bugbear. And yeah, I just sort of miss that age of racing game. The 360 era, PlayStation 3 era, when they had good versions of Ridge Racer and Wipeout. But I guess that's just not a thing anymore. Let's see, I need to be level 38. Oh, okay. I think I'm okay. is full affinity. I should probably swap her out. Ridge Racer Unbound. Yeah, I love that game. Maybe the only thing that was a problem was the scenery sort of looked pretty similar throughout the game. But other than that, the gameplay was really fun. Maybe not necessarily a Ridge Racer game in the strictest sense. Let's see, Manhunt and new in LA. Huh. Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with like Test Drive, Unlimited Solar Crown, or Forza Horizon. I mean, nothing really wrong with those games. Onrush, I haven't played it lately. I played it back in the day. Onrush. I played the newest Roll Cage, although that was still like a couple years ago. I actually really liked the newest one, the Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. I had a lot of fun with it. It just doesn't run very well. Well, I mean, depending on your PC, right? I have to put that game on medium settings for it to run consistently. In order to run it at max settings, it requires I think a PC that doesn't exist yet. Drive Club. I wasn't into Drive Club as much. Yeah. The handling felt a little funky to me. But I did play it. Yeah, I mean, I heard it was popular. But it's kind of hard to compete with. Any game is just gonna have a hard time competing with Gran Turismo on the PlayStation. That's like the #1 racing game on that system. I mean, for good reason. It's not like, Gran Turismo doesn't deserve a lot of the love that it gets. But it does, like, suck out all the oxygen of every other racing game.
Yeah.
Yep, and get this. This for friends ears only.
Yeah,
That's
funny to think.
crazy.
I mean, Microsoft is just letting all their franchises go everywhere. Yeah, and Forza Horizon is fine. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with it. It can feel a little stale though sometimes. But I think that's just the nature of an open world game. Oh yeah, Xenoblade on PC is going to be a ton of fun. I'm more than happy to play that game again. Not really. I mean, there's like a lot of games also like Xenoblade that's coming out pretty soon. Well, you know, we're kind of getting the hack and slash genre back. Although some people sort of consider Xenoblade to be a Souls-like. I don't think it's like strictly a Souls game. I think it's closer to a hack and slash. But still, good stuff. A second Xenoblade? I'm sure they're working on it. Xenoblade was pretty successful, and I imagine it'll just continue to be successful on PC. Yeah, Expedition 33, I'm having fun playing that, although I'm playing that pretty slowly. Just because I have so many games I'm playing at the same time. Yeah, did you finish it? Or are you still working on it? Oh, you're on New Game Plus. Okay, so you did finish the main story. Yeah, I'm still in the middle of chapter 2. But I'm taking my time, so I'm just exploring as much as possible. Without a guide. Kind of like to go into those blind the very first time. But yeah, what a surprise, you know. Fairly small team, just 30 ex-Ubisoft employees. Making a turn-based, you know, Japanese-style RPG, but being based in mostly France. Kind of crazy. I never would have thought that would have been a thing. Manhunt is in Blade Tower. Okay. Huh. Do I just not have it available? Huh. This is all I need. The journal and the key I need to get? Well, I'll have to hunt it down then.
Unbelievable.
We made it.
You the blade who took up our request? Nice. So, do you have 3,600 units of uranium? Great, it's all here. Hope we can do business again sometime. No, it's not really business, I just gave you a bunch of stuff.
Well, ain't that a kick in the pants?
Getting Bose up there. I see. Can you only get it in a New Game Plus, or you just missed it?
Listen.
Ah, okay. I mean, I probably did too. Like every time I start an RPG, I'm like the first part of the game I always I play like too quickly, and not super. Then only get like super careful later on. I think that's the history of my gaming across time.
If you've got the time, could you head over to meet me? I might need a little help. It's about Hresvelg. Alicia's waiting for you too. We'll see you soon.
That's crazy.
This for friends years only.
Remastered Need for Speed Most Wanted 2K5. I actually don't think I played that one. I think I was tempted to buy it because it was on sale recently. But there was a period of time where I just wasn't playing any of the EA Need for Speed games. Even though that one was a Criterion game, and generally the Criterion games are good. I don't know, EA, I mean, the last Need for Speed I wasn't all that fond of. Although I don't know if that one was Criterion or not. It couldn't have been. It wasn't good. Ask suspiciously what the problem is. Joke that you had nothing better to do.
Oh, nothing that serious. We just wanted your opinion on something. Now, on to the topic at hand. Remember what I said about Hresvelg?
One of the best ones with Underground. Alright. Yeah, maybe I'll try sometime then.
These days, with the
Thankfully those
Scout
games go on sale
module
all the time.
being able to fly is the industry standard.
I mean, honestly, I liked the Most Wanted when it was on the 360.
An enhanced cruise
I think that was one made by like Black Rock Studio or something like that. I like that one too. That was one of the first games I bought on my 360.
We're almost finished developing the system. It should be operational in a matter of days. It's just that the fine-tuning isn't going so well. So then we were hoping a fresh pair of eyes might help. And who better to ask than you?
Sheer impertinence! We were on the cusp of scoring the windfall of a lifetime, and a teeny bopper beat us to it. Now I hear we have the chance to one-up the girl, and instead you seek advice from
But lately I've kind of liked a couple of indie racing games. You know, the ones that use the flat shaded polygons.
We're just getting a second
like
Skell pilot. I think there's merit in that. Anyway, you said
I can't think of the names off the top of my head right now.
I don't recall it being a competition.
That thinking is the definition of impertinence.
What?
This whole industry is a race to the top. Revolutionary technology lives or dies in the flames of competition.
This is the one with Blacklist? You know, that's a good question. I really don't remember.
Someone capable of hell, my dear Alicia. If we don't get ahead of the curve and finish this project, all our efforts will have been for nothing.
God, it was so long ago.
finalize cruise mode right now. Clear.
Crystal.
Boss, Alicia's been cooped up this whole time, ever since we landed on Mira. Couldn't you cut her some slack?
Tell me something, test pilot. What makes you think I give a damn about your opinion?
She's my...
Yes, sir. I'll finish it right away.
What? Alicia?
I'll go now.
Alicia!
Yes, so yes, the one with Blacklist. Oh yeah. I mean, they're not even the same game. They share the same name for some strange reason. But no. Yeah, they're not the same at all. So, yeah, 2012 sounds about right. In fact, that's when EA first announced Need for Speed Most Wanted. I thought that it was a sequel to that game. But of course, you know, that's not true. It's just a completely different game. Which is weirdly kind of a collector's item now. It's actually kind of expensive to buy it, if you want to buy it.
She's gone.
Ask if she has any idea where Alicia might have gone. Suggest splitting into 2 teams to search. Yeah.
Not necessary. I didn't want to have to resort to this, but...
EA Need for Speed, man, I tell ya.
It has a tracker installed for such an event. I may be the pilot.
It's a shame Criterion got bought up by them. Like, I would have liked to have a new Burnout.
Damn, she's moving fast.
The last Burnout they made was like Burnout what? Burnout Paradise? That was so long ago.
Looks like she's headed for... I know where she's going. Exactly. Let's move. Damn it.
And I don't really even consider Burnout Paradise a Burnout game. I mean, Burnout 4, I think was the last one that I really loved. Yeah, I don't know why the older ones aren't available. I wonder if there's like some licensing issues. I don't think so. All the cars are generic. The only things that they'd have problems with is the soundtrack. Which, you know, just replace the soundtrack with some more generic stuff. And I think they'd be fine. Don't have 3 and 4? Yeah. Like, I'm not particularly good at those games, but I do like the fact that they're coming out again. You know what I was gonna break out, but I don't think I have a copy of it anymore. Is Aggressive Inline. Like, I remember having a ton of fun with that one, even though it was kind of janky, right? It's so funny to think that like the extreme sports genre was like popping off for so long, and now there's just like 0 games made unless they're from indie developers, like there was recently. I played a game on PC that was like SSX, which was a ton of fun. Since you know, it's another EA property that seems to just disappear off the radar. Yeah, it's the rollerblade one. It had the absolute worst tutorial. Like they told you absolutely nothing in that game. You had to figure everything out for yourself. I mean, it was one of the few extreme sports games that managed to catch anybody's attention. I mean, because Tony Hawk's just sort of dominated that whole field for a long time. And for good reason, you know. I mean, they were the best. Yeah, has a little of tricky. I know a lot of people prefer like SSX3, but tricky was my favorite.
Why'd you go AWOL? Next time you get itchy feet, tell me. If it's a view you're looking for, we can always hop in Hresvelg.
And when EA made the one on Nintendo Wii, because it had been a number of years since they made an SSX game, it was funny because I guess the development team that they picked to make the Wii version, the name escapes me off the top of my head, but none of them had ever played an SSX game. You know, it had been long enough where the people on the team had never played any SSX. You know, they were younger. You know, younger developers.
I mean it.
So he had to show them like SSX3 and SSX Tricky, and I guess they were complaining when they saw those games that they looked like PS2 games. It's like, yes, it looks like a PS2 game because it was on the PlayStation 2. It's just kind of funny to think about new gamers. You know, they just don't really understand that old games look old. Skate's okay. I think Skate feels like it tries too hard to be more of a sim, because like the physics are really heavy. And they are trying to make another one for fans of Skate. Seems like they're having a hard time with it, though. Tell her she shouldn't have to push herself. Ask if she's going to go up here. You know how to push yourself.
Absolutely. When the going gets tough, go slow.
That's not it.
So, you're okay to keep going? The variable flight system's complete. We basically solved the power fluctuation lag. Say the word and I'll hop straight in, no sweat.
No, you don't get it!
Huh? Alright, what did the boss say to you? I knew it. What did he make you do? Come on, talk to me, Leash.
Yeah, I see Sega's also working on another Jet Set radio.
It's my fault.
Who knows how long that'll be, though. It'll probably be a while. Probably a couple of years.
What deception are you talking about?
When Hresvelg enters cruise mode.
Though it is weird they keep trying to make that a thing, and the games have never done particularly that well.
Yeah, of course. Without that, there's no way you could possibly maintain the right level of thrust.
Right. Typical engine structure couldn't take it. In cruise mode, the thrust would be far too extreme. Well, we never implemented that feature. That was what was decided.
They can't do that. The whole damn skell could fall apart.
Yeah, Sega is Jet Set Radio.
He said he wanted to keep manufacturing costs down. It's completely unacceptable, I know. Waving it through would lead to horrific accidents. Of course I tried to change his mind. Really, I tried. But he said, you don't want to end up like your predecessor, do you?
Predecessor? You mean that incident wasn't a suicide?
In the Hresfeld prototype.
The Xbox One? Oh, so the sequel. Xbox. So Jet Set Radio
It
Future.
was because of an error in the code. It was an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah, the sequel's good.
I know.
It's better than the original.
Because
The original was kind of funky,
the former chief
but that was their first try at that kind of game. So, you know, naturally,
It
it's
didn't look
not going to be
awesome.
quite as good as the sequel.
That's when he had a suicide staged.
Oh god. Alicia.
He couldn't afford for the project to be delayed. If word got out, it might
But
have
lately,
been
Sega has
scrapped.
been dipping into their archives, and they're going to release like a bunch of stuff that was from the,
You
well, from their back catalog.
I'm sorry. What I've done is beyond
I mean, we've got
forgiveness.
new Shinobi coming out.
But even though I
got new
knew
Crazy
he was
Taxi coming
complicit
out.
in his crime, there was no turning back.
You know, Jet Set Radio.
If nothing else, I wanted to see it through. To finish it for you,
So lots of good stuff from Sega
our gifted fighter pilot.
outside of the
I
yearly
wanted
Sonic game.
witness the heights you could soar to.
How could you? I trusted you, Leash. I thought as long as we were together, we could do
Transworld Surf. No.
anything. After hearing all this, I can't unhear it.
I've only heard of the name. I don't think I've ever played it.
And what you've done.
I know. You're good. I figured this was how you'd react. You've always walked the path you believe in, and you've never strayed from it, not once. Everything I've done, all of the boss's schemes, it's all here, recorded on my comm device. Part of me wanted to leave this and die. That way, someone else could handle the fallout.
You know, I won't be able to forgive you right away.
I know.
But then again,
Oh, original
you're still
Xbox?
here alive. I'm so glad.
I kind of like that era of the original Xbox. They were just trying everything. You know, they couldn't get all the same developers that were developing things for the PlayStation, so they just made a bunch of stuff.
Come to this, has it?
Not everything hit, but they had a lot of great games from that era.
You disappoint me once again, Alicia Field.
Boss,
You are a part of this. I thought you'd at least have the sense to realize you were being watched.
I mean, they still had the best Panzer Dragoon.
heinous crimes you committed.
What does it matter if you denounce me now? It doesn't change a thing. Learn when to back off, Weasel.
Not a chance.
Well, sure, Halo.
For your friends.
Not into Halo as much,
Most of us, is it?
No, you both need to atone for what you've done.
but you know, that doesn't mean it's not good.
Savage. So you would forsake her.
Anyone who asks for forgiveness, I'll gladly reach out a hand to them. But you, do you even have remorse? Do you even care?
I see. Weasel. You really are upright to a fault, aren't you?
I mean, I remember really liking the that sports game, the frisbee game, Death Row.
Killing people just
Love the
to
crap
get
out of
their
that game.
buck.
You like 1 and 2? Yeah, I would say 2 is still something that is pretty good. 1 is definitely a product of its time. Like, it was very, very cool when it came out, and then now it's like, it's got a lot of cool moments. But, you know, 2 is a lot better. A lot of people really like 3, like that's their favorite. You know, people who are still playing Halo Infinite still say 3 is the best. I used to say Reach was the best Halo until I played it recently. And I was like, maybe I don't really feel the same way about Halo Reach as I used to. It's only one way out of this. Say she can put this one on your tab. One way out of this.
I agree. This guy isn't just a villain. He's scum!
Negotiations have broken down then. She sent out on an unauthorized expedition and perished in the wilderness.
Yeah, it's a shame what they did with, or what they're not doing with Infinite.
It's over, Kellerman.
Like, I was actually looking forward to that one quite a bit. And then, you know, they released it in a pretty unfinished state. And they have steadily worked on it over and over, but it just never seems to be any good. Or at least in my opinion. I mean, I'm sure there are people out there who absolutely love it. But that person is not me. And the story just, I don't know. I really felt like it just went off the rails on Infinite. well, even Halo 4. It certainly, they're certainly reaching for a lot of credibility. It's like, this stuff really doesn't make any sense. These events don't really make sense, and how they happen don't make sense either. Cortana being some rogue AI and somehow aging, just was like, what is going on here with this series? Not that I don't like MILF Cortana, but it just, again, it doesn't really make sense. The one trailer? Which one are you talking about?
I'm punching a hole in you.
You wish.
Looks like we'll have to bust our way out of this.
Crippling the target. Follow up. Hit them again. We'll settle here.
I'm punching a hole in you.
Gotcha. Primer. Effect charge. Sliding. Crippling the target. Follow up.
Shield deployed.
Arcing horn.
Sorry, I can't seem to get fired up.
Gotcha. Got early bird.
There's no substitute for real combat.
Mission.
Oh, right, for the Infinite trailer? Yeah. That's right,
The proof you left of his misdeeds.
I forgot about Craig.
The log, the audio recordings, everything we heard Kellerman say. I'll hand it all over. The authorities have to know. I'll try to cut a deal. If we're lucky, you may receive clemency.
I don't deserve it. Thank you.
Oh, and from now on, no more keeping secrets, okay? You can tell me anything. After After all,
Honestly, I didn't even
our
think that
besties.
that particular model looked that bad.
And hey,
I mean, the finished game
I'm not the
definitely,
only
or
one who's got your back.
you know, quote unquote finished. The finished game definitely had problems,
Yes, I'm lucky,
which, you know,
for sure.
I don't know if they ever really corrected it. Certainly when I played it, it just felt like it was not finished. And it really wasn't, you know, because they had, you know, updates as the years went on that finally fleshed things out. Although the graphics are really still pretty troublesome, considering how much money they poured into that game. Yeah, I just played the story mode. I played a little bit of multiplayer, but it just wasn't fun.
Thanks for coming. Behold, the final product.
I remember feeling really unsatisfied with the way the story was going, and the fact that there wasn't really an ending. It's like, isn't this supposed to be the last game? Why is it end on a cliffhanger? Feels like it could take off at any second.
I'm taking a test flight with it later. You should give it a spin too.
They're going to use UE5.
Also,
That wouldn't surprise me. It would
at least
certainly
you're
speed up
married.
their development.
Henceforth, we no longer
And
work
pretty
for
much
one
everybody's
another.
using UE5 at this point in time. Anybody who's making
We
a
shall
AAA
take
game.
full responsibility.
I mean, the results are good.
Grass struck a
Games look
deal
good
with
running on
Earth
UE5.
Herman's case. But hey, we finished everything we set
Then they
out
wouldn't have to
do.
manage their own engine.
It felt like the perfect time to get out.
They just have to retool everything,
Weasel and
which,
I were
you know,
talking it through, and we've decided
it
to
just
start
comes
our
with
own
using a new engine.
Trust me, we'll do our darndest to make our mark. We want to be top dog.
Yeah. Well,
We'll do it the right way
I
this
think it's
time.
okay to
Keep things above board.
like look back at your old
We'll never
tooling
stoop
to see if you
down
really
before
need it.
Not ever.
Get a fresh look at things. If you spend too many years just working on the same thing,
This one's for our new venture.
you know, it can make the game feel stale.
Too.
Of course. See you soon.
I mean, Destiny 2 is going through that right now.
Wings. Restfelg is feeling restless, I bet.
And you
That's a game where they really do
stick
like need a
around,
new
okay?
engine. They just need to start from
Seen
scratch and
Restfelg fight before.
maybe kick some people off.
Gonna watch him fly.
Although plenty of people are leaving, so I guess they don't really need to kick anybody out. Optimization's terrible on UE5. Yeah, I mean, it's still fairly new. Yeah, I don't know anybody who's looking forward to Marathon. I mean, it does not sound like it's fun. Outside of its kind of weird look. I mean, I think you can take it or leave it as far as the graphics go. But it just sounds like it's going to be really, really not very impressive. Like, I don't know why you'd pull yourself away from playing Fortnite. Or Rainbow Six or Division 2, you know. I mean, all the games in those genres pretty much, or even Destiny 2, you know. I don't know. It seems like everything else is better than Marathon right now. Although, again, it's not out yet, but it doesn't really look good. I don't have a whole lot of faith in Bungie. Instead, they've kind of squandered their Destiny 2 releases. I want to tell you, flying the Roslig is a trip, isn't it? Just switch to cruise mode and you'll transform, leaving regular skills eating your dust, or eating your exhaust. We've been even pushed an update to all previously sold units, so I look forward to seeing you in the skies. Oh, that's right, I forgot I can buy this stuff. You like Destiny 1 more than 2? Oh, really? That's actually kind of a surprise. Although Destiny 1 and 2 aren't too far off from each other. I mean, Destiny 2 includes all of Destiny 1. Destiny 2 is more like a, more like an expansion pack. Or I guess they call it DLC now. I mean, a pretty significant piece of content, don't get me wrong. Or not on year one, it wasn't very significant. It took them a while for it to finally to feel more like a sequel. But I think they're finally there, 3 years later. I played a lot of Destiny 1 because I played that on PlayStation 4. And then I took a break. Heard Destiny 2 was good. I bought Destiny 2 on PC. And then I found out that you have to play all the way through all of Destiny 1 in order to get Destiny 2 content. You can't transfer your save or anything, and I just sort of gave up after that. I was like, I am not playing all of Destiny 1 over again to get to Destiny 2. Not gonna happen. Yeah, I originally played Destiny 1 on PlayStation 4. I mean, I think there's a way to transfer your save now, but I have no interest in doing it now. I mean, I'm playing TFD now, which kind of scratches that itch. Oh, speaking of TFD, we should play some before the maintenance in 2 hours, or less than 2 hours now. Then tomorrow we'll get dynamic motion. I think everybody's clamoring for, which, you won't even notice it, most of the time when you're playing the game. Yeah, I mean, this game is pretty pretty impressive, all things considering. I mean, it was originally a Wii U game, which I think would the Wii U struggled to compete with the PlayStation 3, even in terms of graphics. So the fact that this giant ass game came out for the Wii U, and they did a little bit of some nips and tucks for the Switch version. Which helped improve it. And I'm hoping there's going to be a patch for the Switch 2 to get the maybe unlock a 60 frame mode. But we got another 2 weeks before we get the Switch 2, or some of us. In fact, I don't even think I get it on release day. I think Walmart is shipping my Switch 2 pretty late. I guess I should just be happy I even got one. I don't know. I may wait in line to go get another one. Okay, speaking of TFD, I want to play some of that before the servers go down, so we're going to stop it here. This is meowmurai. You've been watching Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition running on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream. And yeah, Jason, have a good night. If I don't see you later today.